some heat to tell you about.
Okay.
Maybe you want to go out for the iced coffee.
Iced coffee,
Yeah.
I was going to say.
That'd be a good
It's
idea.
getting really, really hot. So it's not too bad right now. You know, the temperatures are definitely starting to creep up on us here. But what else you start to notice creeping up is more cloud cover as well as humidity. And that's just because we've got a new front that's approaching. So let me show you that in a much wider zoom on Storm Scan 3. There is a larger system at work here, and you can see some very strong thunderstorms rumbling at this point down into the Gulf of Mexico. But really what we have coming our way looks a lot less robust, and it's back here. So this is what's working its way east. This is what's going to produce our next round of precip in the form of some showers, probably a few thunderstorms. Right now, we're not expecting severe weather here. Definitely further west, like well outside of the Delaware Valley, but this is likely to come through the overnight hours long after the sun's gone down, so that's going to tamp down that potential. Let me show you future weather. At this point, we're starting to see some of those clouds roll in, but we do have breaks in that cloud deck for some sun, but that's something that will continue to thicken with time. So here's 6 p.m., 5 or 6 o'clock. Western counties especially may see a stray shower, perhaps a rumble of thunder, but I really do think that if you have outdoor plans, you should definitely keep them, because this is midnight when the brunt of this actually crosses through. So you may get woken up by some drops of rain on your rooftop, certainly, or a thunderstorm. But like I mentioned, it doesn't appear right now like those would turn severe. Should that change, of course, we'll let you know. That's not the current thinking, though. And then even into the first part, at least, of tomorrow morning's commute, we'll have our hands full for the trailblazers that go out on the road first in the morning. But 8, 9 a.m., that's starting to clear too. So this will be another commute that actually gets better with time and more sun throughout the day. Now let's talk 90-degree days in terms of statistics very quickly. The average 90-degree day count that we see per year is 29 days. Thus far in 2019, we've had all of one 90 or more degree day. So we've got some catching up to do. Now, typically July is when you're going to see the most amount of 90-degree days. Makes sense. It's the hottest month of the year. But at this point, having only had one, yeah, you know, we're going to have to start tallying that up a little bit. And it looks like we're going to start to do that. Not necessarily today, though we are already into the low 80s, and we're calling for a few additional degrees, certainly before it's all said and done. Folks in Ocean City loving this, I'm sure. Starting to get a little bit of an uptick in the humidity, but it's more sun than anything out here in Ocean City. Quickly checking the dew points, though. These are beginning to creep up. Remember, the benchmark for it to begin to feel at all humid is 65. So it's starting to get a little muggy, but not to the point of sweltering yet. But this 7-day, I think, just makes you start to sweat looking at it. Bulk of it, at least at 90 degrees.
Hazy, hot, and humid.
You like that one, Jim?
Oh, yeah, schwitzing all over. Thank you.
All right.